Boy, oh boy, this one went different than I thought it probably would, right? Well, first of all, shout out to Pink Chihuahua. Love me some Pink Chihuahua. I just love her to death. And I have her most recent video will be linked in the description, please, for reference. I want you to go, if you would, watch it. And while you're there, please like the video and subscribe to Pink if you're not already. All right. This video, I didn't think, I wake up to this, man, and Bree, we know what happened with Bree with her meth arrest, right? I thought it would either be she would lay low, we wouldn't hear anything, she would come on here be like sort of apologetic, or she would come on here and just, tell us what the deal is that, that she has a problem, right? There's no, there's no shame in that she has a problem that she needs to deal with. But no. Boy, Carmen Clark, you're wrong about this one. Watch the video. Bree comes with a fucking full-on shooting the bird. Fuck you. And it says something like, weak-ass people next, or some shit. And she comes on right away, man. She comes on right away making this statement. First of all, it's written like some kind of, like I don't know, like she wrote some little tale out, but she comes out with, one of the worst days of my life I just went through, and the most biggest nightmare that happened to me, and the thing that happened next could have never. Okay, come on, bitch. Give it a rest, man. How long did you work on this? She comes right out the gate. It's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault because we have been waiting and waiting for an opportunity for something like this to happen to her so we can trash her. We put that meth in her purse that she's not conveniently blamed on a family member. Please watch the video that I've linked in my description from Pink, okay? She says that the meth they found in that purse wasn't even my purse. It's probably a family member's. Okay, wow. So now she's put her entire fucking family out there. Well, now we know her family's a bunch of meth heads, right? She wasn't even discriminate. Like, well, I know a couple family members it could be. No, was just in general one of my family members. We all are doing the meth. That's what she's saying. I'm not saying that. That's what I got from that. The purse with meth in it. What are you talking about? It must be one of my fucking family members. Who the fuck would do that? Right? Now, let's unravel some of her lies, okay? Let's unravel some of her lies, first of all. Okay? Well, no, let me talk about this first. This was an act of desperation. Okay? Listen to me. She's still another human being, like Pink says, and she's right. And I still care about what happens to her. All right? The ugly things she's gone along with and said about me on that, I still care about what happens to her, man. And she's going to have to take some accountability and at least recognize she's got a fucking problem. Because listen, I can tell all the way from here in fucking Boston what went down there. From the charges. From the fucking charges. Okay? This is what happened. All right? It's the day after Christmas. And all through the house. And Bree with the bump probably contacted her plug, they call it, the plug, they call it. And he or she probably said, and they probably deliver it to her. Now, I'm just supposing all of this, but it sounds feasible. Just listen. And the plug, and she calls the plug to drop her off some, little something, something. And he or she's, honey, baby, this is the day after Christmas. Okay. If you want some dope, you're going to have to take the ride on over here. Okay. And that's reasonable. That's reasonable. The dope man has families too. The dope man does Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that shit too. Right? So then in an act of desperation, she gets into a car that she knows has no insurance. So it's got an expired tag or no tag at all. Right? So she either was so bold as just to go with an expired tag, but it said switched plates. So what this tells me is they've got some other car sitting there that doesn't run, or she got it from a neighbor, or who knows where she got it from. It might be just a fucking tag they have sitting in the house or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? with these type people. And she threw that on there because the charges are switch tag, and then it's that her tail light was out, and then the meth charge. So what happened is this is an act of desperation. She just had to have it, man, because everyone knows you don't drive around at night if you have a tail light or a headlight out. Or if you're going to, you don't have anything on you or in that car that if they search it out that you're going to get in trouble for, because come on, man. And I understand if maybe if your headlight, one of your headlights, well, not both of them, but if one of your headlights goes out or your tail light goes out or whatever, and you're just got to run to the store, something's down the road, and it's nighttime, and you don't want to walk or whatever, and you're not paying for the cab. I get that, and it's like, well, if I get pulled over, they'll give me a warning or whatever. But you don't bring any shit with you. This was an act of desperation for her to go pick up what she had to have. And this is what happened. Instead of taking accountability for it, or just shutting the fuck up, it's really none of our business. She gets on here and cries and moans that we are making this also because we came on here to talk about it. Because this bitch is the one, if we remember, docs Becca Scoops, docs other people, docs me with fake information. Okay, this is what she does, and then she expects, when she has a very public arrest, that she comes on here and works. That's not fair game. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to get a little personal right now, and it's none of this was ever anyone's business, but here goes. All right, I know about addiction. Okay. All right. Luckily, mine got handled rather quickly. All right. I got my whole face smashed in what they termed an industrial accident. It wasn't at a factory anywhere, but the terms of where, I can't even mention where it was, the terms of the settlement. Hence, my teeth all missing, though you guys like to say that I have meth mouth and that my teeth are missing from drugs. No, my whole entire fucking face was smashed in. And my whole jaw was wired. And I had to drink through a fucking straw to get any nutrition at all, besides an IV, for a very long time. I've got little nicks and bumps and scratches and little fucking dings all over the fucking place if you look at me up close in person. And I got addicted to pain medication. And it's very easy to get addicted to opiates. Okay? Very easy. And I was playing the games, calling doctors and trying to get more, I lost them and I did this and oh God, oh my God, and all this to get them. Well, luckily I have the wife that I do, and she recognized it early enough and got it straightened out. Okay, and I went an easy route. I did a medicinal route to get right. But that's no one's business what I did, but that's it. So I know how it goes. Okay, and I know that in the heat of it, if I didn't have any opiates, I would have chanced getting in a car at night with an expired tag. If it was just to go down the road to get some, I would. I probably would have walked, but in the rain, barefoot if necessary. Okay, so I know how it goes. All right, so that explains the teeth too. But I have beautiful, wonderful dentures actually that are very, very expensive. Okay, but I don't have them in for a reason. It's part of the shtick, but that's for another video. Okay, that's also why I'm retired early. I got a humongous settlement. It was one of the quickest settled cases ever. Didn't even make it to court because what they did was so foolish and so negligent. But it was something that I understood how no one got it, and I'm just the fool that ended up getting smacked with it. But now it's fixed everywhere because of it. But there you go. Okay, so there you go. That explains a lot, right? Okay. So I'm not acting like, well, no, I've been there. I know the deal, okay? And we she needs to get some help. And if she could act right, then we could all lend her a hand of support maybe. But no, she's got to come in indignant with a middle finger, blame her fucking family, and then she still has the time to say, well, Mal, maybe this is a good thing. You can focus on me instead of Gypsy, and those stupid videos from 13 years ago, downplaying them. Again, any chance they get. Now let's also talk about this other lie of hers that's embedded in here. All right? She was drug tested by the police because she demanded it. First of all, motherfucker, no one goes and demands anything at the jail. You might demand a phone call or speak to your attorney, but you don't demand anything. And they don't drug test people. She's full of shit. If they need to test something in your level, they get if they need to test something, they take you to the hospital and it's done. No one's just drug testing people at the jail. She's a liar. She is a liar. First of all, there is no crime. There is no listen, to get arrested for something or charged with something or what have you, there has to be a statute that goes along with it. Again, guys, I know about this. I know about this shit. Don't try me. Police are not drug testing. It wouldn't matter anyway. There is no law against being under the influence of a drug or consuming a drug. If you have drugs in your system, that is not a crime. There is no statute for that. You have to possess it or sell it. Okay? That's it. Being in your system is not possession. No one gets drug tested, and you don't demand a drug test to prove your innocence, which doesn't prove your innocence anyway. You could have just picked this shit up. You're going to go home and do it. It's absolutely ridiculous. If anyone believes that that dumb bitch went to the police station and demanded, and then she says, and they almost didn't give it to you. You're goddamn right. You didn't even ask for one. You're a lying bitch, Bree, and I'm calling you out. This is absolutely ridiculous. Instead of her coming on here and being humble, admitting that she's got a fucking issue, or just laying low and staying out of it, that's what she should do. She wants a fucking pity party. And it's all our fault. And fake crying and carrying on. She's absolutely ridiculous, and she's going to learn nothing from this. And unless she gets a good attorney or something, or I don't know the situation of it, she's going to end up on probation for this. And then they're going to drug test her for real. And then she's going to have to go to prison behind some stupid shit where she could admit she had a problem and we could offer her a hand of support here. It's up to you, Bree. It's up to you, Bree. You need to denounce Gypsy. Get the fuck away from her because she's evil and she's causing you nothing but problem after problem. And let the community help you. See you guys in the next video.